So this Sunday we hear that famous story that we hear over and over again of the Lord's visit to the house of Mary and Martha. And as he's visiting Mary and Martha's house, Martha is busy, right? She's the one that cleaned the house. She prepared the table, that she washed all the dishes and put them out. She's preparing the food. She's doing all this work to make sure that this dinner with the Lord is perfect. And the whole time that Martha's busy about doing all these things, Mary just sits there. Sits kind of right there at the Lord's feet, listening to everything that he says. And she's just not doing anything. And Martha's busy about doing all these things. Just upset. Why is her sister Mary not helping? And Jesus' response to Martha being upset, "You're anxious and worried about many things. There's need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, and it will not be taken from her." Recognize, though, that when Jesus says this to Martha, he doesn't tell Martha to stop preparing dinner. Someone's got to cook. They got to eat. Right? This is a very human, very intimate, very kind of gritty scene. They're in the home. It's very intimate. They got to eat. So someone's got to do the cooking. Someone's got to clean the place up. Somebody's got to serve the dinner. But Mary chose something different. Something else that has to be done. She chose to sit at the foot of Jesus and listen to him speak. You know, we are called in the Christian life to work, to be busy about doing all those things. But I think the problem is that one of two things happens. Either being busy about doing the things that it takes to run the Christian life, to have a church function or a school run or a family survive or all those things that we get busy about doing. The temptation is to look out and say, what about those monks who are off in the monastery and they don't do anything all day? Or the Carmelite nuns off in the mountains who just sit there praying all day? Or even within the life of the parish, that this person, they show up to all the holy hours, but they don't lift a finger for the parties and the festivals. We get jealous of those who've chosen the contemplative life, not recognizing that the church needs those to choose contemplative life. The church is in need of people sitting still and building a relationship with God such that holiness will transform the world, that the grace of God will enter the world in and through their work of contemplation. The second problem that we have, or that we can be subjected to, is that when we are busy about the things of life, we forget that we're also supposed to sit still. We're also supposed to take our time and just sit at the foot of the Lord. Hear what words he has to offer us, to pray to him, to let him speak to us. What good is it if I'm always busy, but my heart never rests in God? My whole life's purpose is to find union in God. The only way that I find that and give purpose and meaning to the busyness that I have to endure is when I sit there and allow him to give me that purpose, to allow him to give me that meaning. I have to sit at the foot of the Master and allow him to speak.